Welcome back. Today I'm going to teach you a song that you can sing in a round. This is one of my favorite rounds called One Bottle of Pop. So the way you teach a round to your students is obviously by starting to teach the melody first, so everybody learns the song together, and then you divide the class into 3 or 4 parts. This song is probably 3 parts, and you'll see why in a minute. There's 3 sections. So like I said, you teach them the melody first. After they have the song learned, then we're going to add some motions, and then we're going to learn the song in 3-part round. So you may have heard this song before, you may not have. And so I'm going to speak it first, and then we'll sing it. So basically just goes 1 bottle of pop, 2 bottle of pop, 3 bottle of pop, 4 bottle of pop, 5 bottle of pop, 6 bottle of pop, 7 bottle of pop, pop. That's the first section. And so just like I just did, you'll teach your students to speak it, and then you're going to be holding up the motions without, and they may just start doing it with you, but you're going to have them do the motions with you after you teach them the song. But you can go ahead and start doing it. You're basically just counting, and then every time we say the word pop, we go like this with our hands, okay? So that's the first section. The second section goes, don't chuck your muck in my dustbin, my dustbin, my dustbin. Don't chuck your muck in my dustbin, my dustbin's full. When you say full, your hands go like this. And then the last part goes, fish and chips and vinegar, vinegar, vinegar. Fish and chips and vinegar, vinegar and pop. So pop and dustbin, pop, you're kind of popping your hands, and dustbin, it looks like you're like flicking trash. So it's pretty similar motions, but they're different. And you can always change it up with whatever. So I always like to make a song or a speech piece my own with motions. I'll look at the motions, I'm like, it makes more sense to do if you want to pretend you're throwing trash away down, or if you want to pretend you're sweeping it into a dustbin. Any way that's comfortable for you is fine. Okay, so we learned to speak it. You've taught your students how to speak the song. Now we're going to learn the melody. And so section 1, or the A section, goes 1 bottle of pop, 2 bottle of pop, 3 bottle of pop, 4 bottle of pop, 5 bottle of pop, 6 bottle of pop, 7 bottle of pop, pop. And when you teach the melody, you could also, instead of doing motions right away, have them follow the melody with their hands. And then ask them, where did the notes repeat? Where did the notes move? Or is there steps or skips in this song? So 1 bottle of pop, 2 bottle of pop, 3 bottle of pop, 4 bottle of pop, 5 bottle of pop, 6 bottle of pop, 7 bottle of pop, pop. That also gets them to visualize which way the notes are moving. So that's the A section. B section goes, don't chuck your muck in my dustbin, my dustbin, my dustbin. Don't chuck your muck in my dustbin's full. And same thing, you could have them follow the melody with their hands. So basically each section, the melody goes up a little higher. So A's kind of here, and B goes up, and C goes up really high. So C goes like this. Fish and chips and vinegar, vinegar, vinegar. Fish and chips and vinegar, vinegar and pop. And you can even tell your students, every section goes up a little bit higher in the melody. So then you're going to add the whole entire song together, sing it all the way through together as a class with the motions. You're going to obviously spend more time teaching this to your students and slow it way more down. So teach them the words first by speaking, then teach the song by melody, add motions, follow the melody with their hands or solfege even, talk about the A, B, and C section, and then you're going to sing it together as a class, and we're going to talk about how to teach it in a round. Okay, so here we go. 1 bottle of pop, 2 bottle of pop, 3 bottle of pop, 4 bottle of pop, 5 bottle of pop, 6 bottle of pop, 7 bottle of pop, pop. Don't chuck your muck in my dustbin, my dustbin, my dustbin. Don't chuck your muck in my dustbin's full. Fish and chips and vinegar, vinegar, vinegar. Fish and chips and vinegar, vinegar and pop. Okay, so once you feel like your students have it down a little bit, now with the lower elementary grades, you could simply just teach the melody. Then upper elementary, that's when we get into a round, okay? So here we go. A section, obviously, you sing the A section, then you're gonna tell your students once section 2 is singing the A section, section 1 will be singing the B section. What I mean by section, okay, that's confusing. Let's talk. Group 1 will be singing section A, while group 2 starts section A, group 1 will be singing section B. Then over here, group 3, when they're on section A, group 2 is on section B, group 1 is on section 3. That's a whole bunch of confusing mess. So basically what I mean is once I get to the end of section A, and if I'm in group 1, I'm going to start section B, while group 2 sings section 1, okay? So like I said, you're gonna, in the lesson plan also, I divided it into three parts. And so whenever you see those sections, they get to the end of it, they go ahead and go to section B, while group 2 is on section A. In rounds, the way to teach it, it takes a while for them to get used to it. Here's what you tell your students. Only focus on what your group is singing. It's harder, I think, for the kids that are right here standing next to these kids that are on section 2, group 2, it's harder for them to listen to what they're singing and not listen to this group. But you just have to remind them, really make sure you remember the song, and no matter what you hear happening next to you, you just make sure you are singing the song all the way through, okay? It takes time, it takes practice, but eventually your students will get it. So rounds are really fun, and it's a really good way to work on our singing voice and to work on singing melodies. So have so much fun with it, and if you have any questions, let me know. All right, bye.